Yo, have you ever jumped into a game and thought to yourself, how are these people real? I mean, gamers come in all shapes and sizes, from the ones carrying the team to the ones holding us all back. Today, we're diving into the different types of gamers you've definitely played with, or maybe you are one of these. Stick around because this is going to be a wild ride. Let's go. Before we get into the main types, let's go over some honorary mentions. We've got the AFKer, the guy who loads into the game just to disappear for an hour. Whether he's taken a prolonged shit, he's got to attend to dinner, or do anything besides play the game he just booted up. You sometimes wonder if he even wants to be playing. The one trick, a guy in any game who plays either one character, can only use one gun, or only knows one way of playing, even if it's an objectively terrible way of playing, or his character pick is bad. It's all he knows how to do. Next, we got the collector, the guy who cares more about cosmetics and hoarding items than actually playing the game. I have a friend who has like 500 hours on Counter-Strike. I genuinely think more than 400 of those hours is him opening cases. Either that or he just sits in the lobby for 10 hours a session because there's no way someone with 500 hours on this game could be this shit. And last but not least of the honorary mentions, we've got the role player. GTA role players, I think, are the best example of this. Guys who go into the game to pretend to be something else. They treat the game like an improv class. There's a lot of guys like this on VR chat who will put on a costume and pretend to be the character. It's fine, but some of these people take it so seriously, it's insane. Before we get into anything real quick, I gotta let you guys know that I am now on Spotify. All the content on this channel will be over on Spotify, and every week I'll be doing an exclusive episode over there if you guys want to see it. And if you don't want to see it, well, just play it so I make money. Alright, thanks. Now that we've got all that out of the way, let's kick things off with the tryhard. You know the type, the person who acts like every match is being broadcast live to millions of fans. It doesn't matter if it's Call of Duty, Overwatch, or even something like Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing, they're trying to min-max every single second of gameplay. You could be doing a friendly game of Rocket League, but they're out here pulling aerial shots, sweating through their headset, and flexing their rank like anyone cares. These people are so fucking unemployed, it's unbelievable.
Fucking hate this job. I'm not working here anymore. I hate this shit, bro.
You could be playing Fortnite unranked at 3 in the morning, and this guy would be cranking 90s like his life depended on it, building so much and so fast that it's actually making your game lag. This is why I want proximity chat to be added to Fortnite so bad, because the next time I get one pumped by one of these scrubs, I need to remind him why his parents got divorced. But it's the worst when you're playing with your friends, they're tryharding and you're not, and they're on your ass for not taking it too seriously. If it's competitive, it's one thing, but if you're playing casually, then you're literally playing casually. They drop phrases such as, bro, this is why I hate playing with randoms, or if I had a decent team, we would have won that. It's one thing to be a tryhard, but to be a tryhard and you're also not even that good is unbelievable. Imagine taking this shit seriously and you're in silver. Jesus, bro, you gotta tone it down. They get so mad and triggered like they just blew their shot at joining FaZe. Like, no, you didn't. I will say though, even if they're exhausting, there are some cases where if you got these guys on your team and you're playing like shit, you are grateful. But if they're annoying about it, you are not even thanking them for the carry. Next up is the exact opposite. We've got the casual vibes gamer. This is the kind of guy who is just looking for fun, not competition. Winning, losing, it doesn't matter. They're just there to vibe. Let's give a scenario, okay? You're in a high stakes match, but they're off doing their own thing. You're defending the point on Overwatch, and they're emoting in the corner or playing DJ with Lucio. Common phrases like, wait, what's the objective again? Oh, I didn't know there was a sprint button. They're pretty harmless until you realize they're the reason you're stuck in bronze. But I guess if everybody was good at the game, then nobody would be good at the game at the same time. So I guess you need some casual gamers, some noobs. If we hate tryhards, we can't also hate casual vibes gamers, can we, right? That wouldn't make sense. They balance each other out in a pretty perfect way, so I guess we're grateful for both of them. Next up, we got the mic screamer. This is the guy that if he's in your game, you should receive a volume warning notification before entering voice chat. This person's voice is louder than the game itself, whether they're raging after a death, hyped after a clutch play, or just yelling at their dog. They make sure everyone hears it. You're just trying to enjoy a peaceful game, but their voice cracks mid-scream, and now your ears are bleeding. I feel like as of recent, these kids have dwindled away, but in the early days of Xbox Live and Call of Duty lobbies, you'd always have some squeaker kid who was way too loud, his mic was inside his throat. Kid was so loud you couldn't even tell if he was happy, sad, angry, or dying. I think these guys play an equal, if not greater role in the invention of the mute button than those saying slurs. Maybe slurs upset you, maybe they don't, but I would rather leave a game partially offended than with permanent hearing loss. Next up, we got the glitch exploiter. I wasn't gonna add this guy initially, but then I was scrolling YouTube Shorts and saw a clip of Tfue in 2017 exploiting Fortnite, and I thought this kind of goes hand in hand with the hacker type, so we'll make it one category. This gamer finds every bug, cheat, and exploit, abuses it like it's their life's mission. Everyone else is grinding the game normally, but this person finds a way to duplicate items, phase through walls, or gain infinite XP, and of course, they will not shut up about it. If you're Gen Z like me, there's a chance you had those scholastic school book fairs in either elementary or middle school, and the only book I would ever get was the book that had a list of cheat codes for each game. Single player is obviously one thing if you're a glitch hunter and you're trying to do like that Mario 64 glitch or the Lavender Town stuff, be my guest, but if it's a multiplayer game and you found a way to like enter my team's spawn and kill us instantly, I'm gonna report you. And if I'm a nerd emoji Karen for reporting you, then you're a fat retard for exploiting. This kind of ties into the hacker as well. I think the hacker has far less dignity than the exploiter because the exploiter is finding shit that's in the game that they messed up coding, whereas the hacker is literally using outside software to manipulate the game. I think more than hate, I just misunderstand hackers, or I just don't really understand why you would hack in a game like, let's say, Counter-Strike. Most of the fun that I've had playing competitive games comes from the fact that it's a challenge, and I use my brain to outmaneuver these other players in virtual combat. So whenever you win, you have not outsmarted, outmaneuvered, out-talented anybody, you've just paid for a cheat. Just doesn't make sense to me. Next up, oh, this one's a classic, the quitter. When things don't go their way, they're out. You're down 1 goal in Rocket League and the keyboard's already split in half. These guys also have a unique ability to never take accountability for when they've made mistakes. Whenever they're quitting, it's always because this character's broken, this patch is trash, my Wi-Fi, my ping, my controller. Listen, we get you're mad, but now we're stuck playing a 4v5. Thanks, champ. The funniest subtype of this type of person is the Super Smash Bros. Player who is down 2 stocks, and the moment you get him on his 3rd stock, he pauses the game, exits, and then you get the no contest because he's so salty he doesn't want you to get the dub, the satisfaction. It is so funny, and then they go on to like smash their controller or something else par for the course, throw a fucking tantrum or something. All right, next up we got the streamer wannabe. This person's entire personality revolves around being a content creator, even if their audience is just their mom and 1 bot viewer. Like they're narrating every second of gameplay like they're live to thousands, saying shit like, yo, clip that. Clip what? I don't understand. Who are you talking to? These guys will be live to 0 viewers and accuse someone of stream sniping them. I don't get it. Like, who's stream sniping you? The Twitch CEO who has like a ghost account? Yeah, for sure, bro. Maybe you're just bad. Skill issue. Listen, I respect the hustle, but a lot of these guys are all bark, no bite. They talk a big streaming game, but when it comes to their actual gameplay, it's very mid. Like, congrats on setting up OBS, but now it's time to give the people something they want to watch. Next up, we got another classic here, the toxic gamer, the villain of the gaming world. This person's entire goal is to make everybody else miserable. They're trash talking in chat, spamming emotes, teabagging everyone at every opportunity. You kill them once and then they'll send you a paragraph about how trash you are. They're saying, get good, kid. Imagine being this bad. They talk a big game, but they go completely silent when they lose. If you're gonna be toxic, please be toxic to somebody on the enemy team, so that way we have something in common. The moment you got people on your team arguing, the match is an instant loss, no questions asked. Anyway, that's what I got for this video. That's some of the types of gamers out there. I'm sure there's more, so maybe if this gets 10,000 likes, we'll do a part 2. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.